Alright. My name is Jesse Flores. I'm the owner of the body shop. What we're looking at right here is a 1948 four-door German helmet. Today is February 21st, I guess. 20th or 21st, in there somewhere. But we're going to make this four-door into a steel station wagon. A 48 station wagon using a four-door German helmet and a 48 sedan delivery. We're going to marry both cars together so that we can get the look that we need, so that everything comes uniform. So in the next days to come, you'll start seeing some progress, so that when it comes out, you'll see that everything's going to be period correct. Everything will have everything that it's supposed to have. The two seats and the back door, just like it's supposed to when it came out of the factory, even though the factory never made one. So more to come in the future. In the next couple of days or next couple of weeks, you'll start to see a four-door German helmet station wagon. Okay, peace.
Good morning, yeah? Good morning, Facebookers and anybody looking on. I'm gonna start off with my story, a light story. It's only 15 years. I've been using heroin since I was a kid. You know, I was 13, 12 years old, going to the connection before 7th, 8th grade, getting my fix, going to school like any other kid, you know, and I didn't think it was gonna. It was funny. It was fun at first. I remember that, like they say, recreational. You know what I'm saying? So I don't remember ever getting sick till I got older. You know, I didn't know what Malias was. I was never let myself get sick. I always had, you know. And yeah, I got a couple of homeboys that helped me out. Some good friends, old friends, real friends that are like brothers. They reached out from my younger days, and they're still around, and they seen me all tore back, you know, smalias and excuses to get to mess with heroin. Man, I had pain here and pain there, and my way how I felt every morning I got up in the morning, I was sick, man. I had the flu every morning, you know, until I got heroin, you know. And now that was from 2000, and now it's 2017, and a friend of mine says, hey, you know, so-and-so wants to take you on the road on a semi and clean you up because it says you look like you need Jesus, you know, or something, you know. So it was like, all right, well, let's go, let's give it a try, you know. And they promised me I wouldn't be sick not one day of my whole trip, and we were out for a month. No, I didn't get sick not once. It wasn't Gaga. We didn't have heroin. We didn't do drugs. He helped me with methadone, and he promised me I wasn't gonna get sick, and I didn't. You know, so I believe there's a way out. If I can get out, my old ass can get out of that, you know, out of the game. Your loved ones can get out of the game. If they're young, still pumping, pushing, can get means to, because it's expensive if you go down and pay cash, you know. But if you can qualify for Medi-Cal, your Medi-Cal will cover it, and I'm sure the government will more than gladly help out, you know, because the epidemic, you know, the opiate epidemic, it's off the hook. It's off the hook, you know. There's places even on the East Coast, you know, like West Virginia. There's a little town out there, a little city called, I forget the name of it. It's anyway, their drug, the people that die every month it varies from 15 years old on to 70, 80-year-old people dying of overdoses of heroin, you know, fentanyl and so on, you know, opiates. And methadone is the way out, man. It is. It helped me, and I thank God that place is there, and I'm thank God my friends were there to help me and get me off this stuff. And you know, I was just talking to one of my homeboys today, this morning. As a matter of fact, he's the one behind the camera right there, and he you know, I'm letting him know that I got that attitude of gratitude, you know, all that, you know, thanking them for helping me, for sticking their hands out, doing the footwork, whatever it took for me to get in that truck for a month and not be able to come back. I've been to programs and I'll sit there for a day or two. As soon as the Malias kicks in, I'm out of there. I'm out of there. I'll go get me some black. And that's the way it was. And I kept doing that for my lifetime. I've never stood in no program for longer than 48 hours. As soon as the Malias kicks in, I'll kick out. So I didn't. And then every place they sent me to was a block away from the heroin spot. You know what I'm saying? From Chinatown. You know, Victory Outreach. Hey, I'm sure it'll work, but it's got to be 1,000 miles from any drug known sales place. You know, red light district. It's got to be far from these places. I understand that's where you get you know, that's where you get the sick people from, but you can't have them living a block away from the dope man, and that's just the way it is, because that's the way I felt. I felt teased when I was there, because I would feel the illness kicking in, and all I thought about is going to so-and-so to get some black, hoping he's there. And yeah, they're there, man, they're there. Even if you don't have any money. Oh man, here, come on, you know, you need it, wah. But yeah, they just want to catch you. Once they got you where they want you, gonna keep you where they got you. So you just gotta be strong, man, you know. And like I said, I never had the strength to stay clean. If I felt good, I figured, all right, I feel good enough. I deserve one. I got 100, 200, 300, 1,000, whatever. I can afford it. Yeah, right. You can't afford it, because that money eventually it'll burn a hole in your pocket, and before you know it, you're broke again. You know? It's just the way it is, man. A drug addict is gonna be, it's an up and down little deal. Your scale's good sometimes, nice and heavy, and then there's nothing on there but dust. So, you know, it's not always the money that's going to save you, you know. If you don't use your money wisely and put it towards something that's going to benefit you, you're always going to continue digging that hole, that grave for yourself, you know. And that's the way I felt, man, all of my life, man. I didn't know whether I was going to be able to do the things that I got planned in my head, you know, because I always stepped on my own shit and always went back and stepped in it again. Knowing what it is, I kept stepping in it. You're crazy enough every morning to be doing something, knowing that, okay, this is my deal. I would go wherever to go take care of my little morning illness, and I would tell everybody, do not resuscitate, no mouth to mouth, none of this, just let me go. If you see that all I look like I need is a frajo, then that's all I needed was a frajo, because now I'm in a place where it's better than where I'm at now, you know. It's like, I felt like I was in prison, man. I was chained to something. It was chained to that big ball of heroin, and she was no joke. She wanted me to tend to her all the time. She was my bitch, man. She was my morning. She was one ruthless one, man. She did not let me do anything before she got attended to. When I paid attention to her, dumped money on her, and funded her, then she was cool with me. Me and her were lovers forever, you know, heroin. So once now I'm cool. I don't have her knocking at my door every morning, climbing on my back and staying there all day until I rested at night. You know, that's a lot of weight off a man's shoulders. You know, I was talking about how fast life goes, man, and it does. It goes by quick. Cause now I got energy now, somewhat like my old days. You know, like when I was a youngster, when I was 20, 25. You know. And I'm glad that I got that because I didn't think I was gonna survive another year, and I don't think I would have. I don't think I would have survived much longer. 6 months, maybe 3 months. At the point I was at, I was strung out bad, and I was sick badly. I had bad problems with my stomach, with the surgery I had years back, 2012. Been suffering since then. Got hit by a car, my back, my neck, and my back. And anyway, with this time when I went with my friend down across the country in his semi, we got hit at 70 miles an hour from behind, and we were at a dead stop because there was a tornado coming at us in front of us on the freeways. It's taking out cars, and there was a pile up already, about a 20-car pile up. So we were at a dead stop, and this semi didn't see us, and there was a cop, a county mountie next to him, so seen the whole deal and videotaped it. So I'm sure, that was the witness, a cop. So come on, now you can't go wrong when you got a witness for a cop for a witness. I got hit. I didn't hit them. They hit me. So I told my friend, I go, what can I do about this? And the doctors and everybody has told me, all these professionals say, you go and you do what needs to be done. You make them
is what I've been on for years. That's the reason why this shit's
be responsible for what happened to you, for my illness, my back pains and all this. My neck and my back are really bad. At night times I get stuck and I'm injured. So I called my friend. I didn't want to get him in trouble or anything, but he told me if I can do this, do it, Because when I get older, I'm going to start feeling things that I didn't think. Then I'm going to think back and go, man, at least it would have cushioned the fall if they helped me out with my medical bills and such on, So I figure, hey, do it. They're at fault. They're at fault. I wasn't the one that jumped in front of their trucks. They insured this guy. So having that insurance is exactly for that. For when you injure someone, when you hurt someone, when you damage somebody's property and you're in your vehicle that's insured under whoever, it doesn't matter. They're liable for for your injuries and for the damages. So they have to compensate you, because I figure and I know that in time I'm gonna feel pains that I never thought I'd feel because of that, and I'll go back and think about it, but you only got a year to file. If you don't file, you're hurt, and you're hurt with a broken wallet and a broken heart, and you're back injured. You don't get that. Those pains are terrible, man, and we try to find ways to stop those pains, and that's where heroin and all these drugs, even not over the counter, but the when you get a script from the doctor, they're trying to help you go through your day with the least amount of pain possible. And you don't want to be in pain. Nobody does. And it just so happens that heroin is out there, and they say, what I've bullshitted through my head is I need some to to slow the pain down, to to put up with the pain. Because a lot of times, the pain is bullshit. It's minimal. It's not that bad, but you want to be loaded. You're used to being high, and that's, everybody has a little something. They come home from work, they buy themselves a 6-pack of beer, sit down, drink a beer, watch the Monday Night Football, whatever, And we all have something there, dude, that we all fall back onto to soften the fall, whatever it is, We all got pain. Sometimes it's mental, I got my little share of little problems too, my mental problems, like I get depression because I'm used to having a house full of people, And now I lost everything behind heroin. Man, I lost my family, my business, my kids they come around, but they come around when daddy has money. Hey, that's not cool. I give them whatever I can still. They can walk away with my cell phone, they can walk away with my wallet, and it doesn't bother me, man. They're my kids, eh? And I want to see them, man. If that's what it takes to see my kids, Foosh, it's pretty bad, but it's true. You know, I'll take it. I'll go through it just to see my babies. You know, hey, you know, it's something. Hey, that these are kids that been strung out since as long as I can remember, and those are my own children that I can't clean up. Man, I can't tell them, you know, let's go to the methadone program. I can get you help and so on. And now I heard the other day my daughter asking me for help like that, and boy, did that make me feel so good. You know that she actually was wanting help, the real help, not help me with money to get my fix, but to help me with show me the ropes on how to get this done so that I could just come to the methadone program every morning like you do, Dad, and dose and go home and cool, go out throughout your day and like this, you know. So there's no need for anybody, man, to be out there strung out on heroin. You can go to the methadone program, and I'm sure they're more than willing to help you get off of this, you know, get off of heroin, you know. And man, I feel real good. I'm itching like crazy right now because of the methadone, because I thought I was dope. I thought they were starting me on a real low dose. So I took some before I went, because if I don't get my right dosage, my mind thinks of heroin. If I not get my methadone, my mind thinks of heroin. Because it is a substitute. But now the substitute is the one, because I don't get any higher than I would anyway. I've tried it. I've gone, bought black, go get methadone, or do my methadone, then do the heroin, and it doesn't make a difference. Not a lick of difference. I still feel the same. I'm not loaded-er or higher. I'm just broke-er, you know. I'll be a gram lower in my bank account than it should have been. So it's best left in there, you know. Leave your money alone. Don't pull anything out of the bank, you know. And thanks to my friends, man, dude, the things I never had. I never had a bank account. I got bank account. I got money in the bank account. Daddy not walking around broke no more, asking for $5 so I can complete my morning issue. You know, and my friends, even when I was sick like that, they would help me out. They didn't want to, but they would. And I that's why I'm saying is I got that attitude of gratitude, because nobody would have done that. And I had the balls asking them, because I knew they would help me. I knew they would help me. Not, oh, maybe, no. My homeboy would go to the bank and pull the fatty out of the bank and here, or take me to the spot and hey, don't get me busted, don't get me in trouble, you know, doing your bullshit. I'm over here helping you out. And yeah, look, I got money in my pocket for proof that I am not out there running amok, you know. I don't need heroin anymore. I need to help people help themselves, you know, with just a simple go to the methadone program. You know, get that thing taken care of. Go to the hospital. Go through and they'll prescribe you or they'll give you a place to go. You know, in every city, in every town, there's gonna be some place that you can go to get help. Methadone is where it's at. You know, I'm not trying. This is not a commercial. Nobody told me to do this. It's just I feel that, you know, you get that feeling that you're complete, you know. I'm complete, man. I'm satisfied with the life I'm living, you know. And it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It just does, man. Where you're not dumping your money down this hole that's never gonna come back up again, then you're wasting your money, because you're throwing your money into dope, and it's all going to these dope dealers. Yeah, you're feeding them, and they're killing us. You know, they're selling shit to us that could kill us. But I mean, we know that. We're dumb enough to know this shit, you know. And you know, that's the way things are. If you're smart enough, you'd go out and you know, take my little advice. You know, I'm not, you know, holy roller, Jesus is right hand man, you know, but I want to do a little bit something to help, you know, those youngsters that are out there that are starting thinking it's all cool and all fun and all that. go get help. Show them, if you're their parent or you're their brother, you're their whoever you are, man. You don't even have to be a family member. You can get them help. You can show them that you can help them, that you love them enough to take them around the block to get what they need to get started. Once you get it going, it's like going to the dope man every morning. You just get up, you go over there and you dose. And whatever the dosage is for your weight or however they do it, you get this and you will be satisfied, man. You're gonna take care of, you're gonna actually start taking care of business, you know. And like I said, everything will fall into place positively. You think positive things happen, you know. So I'm gonna close for that for now. Tomorrow we'll see what's up. In the morning I'll get a couple little things together. You know, I worry about a lot of things, and you'll see. You guys will you'll probably benefit from it also. You know, you're gonna learn things that I'm gonna learn, that I'm gonna be learning too, because I'm gonna be reading up on things that I need to, you know, keep up, like North Korea, stuff like this. Oh, well, they worry me, man. Those are nukers, man. They hit us and we're dead. You know, so I'll see you guys. I'll get back on it tomorrow. So good night. That was my little